Armored Core is a game franchise made by From Software that originated on the original PlayStation. Of course, the original Armored Core was before my time, but in August 2023, Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon was released. Alongside playing other mecha games such as Gundam Breaker and Gundam Versus, Armored Core immediately captivated me. From Software is known for making extremely difficult games such as Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne. Armored Core 6 is relatively tame for a From Software game, having you focus more on the world around you. Environments that make you think, what happened here? One example of this is in one of the earlier missions. This mission has you destroy a massive mining ship known as the Strider. There is little to no exposition on how this behemoth of a machine was constructed, forcing you to use your imagination. As you invade the ship, you encounter futile resistance from the crew on board, almost making you feel bad for them. The planet itself, Rubicon, has been ravaged by the creations of man, and the resistances you encounter on missions in the story are remnants of the people who used to live here, the Rubicon Liberation Front. You play as a mercenary called Raven. Raven has no side in the war for Rubicon, and throughout the story takes on missions from a variety of different organizations. Over the course of the storyline, Raven serves for the Balaam Corporation and the Archivist Corporation. However, Handler Walter, who controls Raven, has his own plan to steal the coral from the planet. Coral is a material that multiple different machines use for power throughout the story. This material contains the souls of the original inhabitants of Rubicon, the Rubiconians. During one of your missions, you encounter a large coral reaction that causes the spirit of a deceased Rubiconian to merge with Raven. This voice, named Ire, acts as an extra guide for your missions. As the game progresses, you learn more about the history of Rubicon and what the coral symbolizes. The overall plot of Armored Core 6 is interesting and original, allowing the player to understand the different sides of the story, from the internal betrayals within Balaam to the need to preserve the coral and by extension the Rubiconians. These plots are further accentuated by the beautiful backgrounds in the game, allowing the player to learn about the history of each and every environment they pilot their war machine in. Especially environments that include coral weapons. The attacks that different coral weapons have probably have the most beautiful effects in the entire game. The gameplay of Armored Core 6 is fluid and intuitive, especially on keyboard, allowing you to quickly transition between weapons and abilities. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you still feel cool tearing through the fodder enemies, and you feel even cooler when you finally beat that boss you've been trying to beat. One of the game's biggest strong suits is AC assembly, making it easy to create and customize your own Armored Core to fit your playstyle. Overall, Armored Core 6 is a game that you can sink hours into and still not get bored. The replay value and the creativity that comes with creating your own Armored Core makes for an experience only rivaled by the best of the best. Alongside Gundam Versus, Armored Core 6 is my favorite mecha game and it holds a special place in my heart. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to support my channel.